everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is I, your girl Sandra Peachy MW, coming to you with another video. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, baby. And if you want to help a broke girl out, there are ways to do that in the description below. So this is just sort of update video on how it's been career-wise, because I keep saying that I was away, I was busy, but I've never really said what I was doing while I was away and busy. We all know that my life goal, cheers to that, is to be a housewife. I'd love to be a rich housewife, but until my Prince Charming comes and sweeps me off my feet and makes me a housewife, I am a working woman. That is it. So that's what has been keeping me busy, and I just wanted to share with you that, because this channel has always been about sharing my progress in life. It's always been about talking you through the struggles, talking you through the life experiences, and this is one of those. This is one of the areas, especially at the age we are now, that we're building careers and we want to be boss babes, right? So yeah, just to rewind for those that have not been here since way back when, please subscribe and watch the videos from way back when if you want to be updated. I graduated in 2020 during the pandemic. I didn't have a plan, right? And I always say this, I didn't have a plan, which wasn't the greatest thing. Okay, I will tell you that. It wasn't the greatest thing, but I think it's the best thing that has ever happened to me. I didn't have a plan. I relocated back to Africa. What I did know is I want to be home. Okay, I want to be with my mama. That's what I know, right? So I flew back to Malawi in 2020 December. The safety net that I had at that time was the fellowship that I had with MasterCard Foundation that was paying me in dwellers, baby. I'm talking about cash dwellers. I was making, that time the whole contract was for $3,000 US. So I told them to divide it into 6 months. So I was making $500 US to create 2 videos for their platform per month, right? Then fast forward, YouTube was also paying me. YouTube, that time before Malawi was not affected by the adpocalypse, I was making around $500 around that time from YouTube. So everything was nice, everything was good, right? I came back and I got my first job. We all know that story. First job with Amaryllis, and then I moved on to Afrimax, and that was fun. I enjoyed that time. And then after that, we moved on to Biz Malawi, which was an up and down situation. Then I moved to PPE, right? So moving to PPE, technically I moved to Field Scope International. PPE didn't exist in the country, but I did have agency experience and I wanted agency life. So when my boss came to the country, I suggested that we open PPE here in Malawi. So we did open PPE in Malawi. That was about 2 years ago. And fast forward, the major life update that I have a list, I'm sorry. Fast forward, the major update that I have is now I'm a partner at PPE. We made partner, yay. We made partner at PPE. Though the company was in a bit of a tight spot, the condition I got to make partner was save the company, and then if you manage to save it and make it a profitable business, you will become partner. So that did happen, because your girl, she doesn't play, she doesn't sleep. Okay, what do you mean rest? That is not me, right? So that's great. So now technically own Paper Plane with my partner Peter Chulu, and it's been a great venture. I'm now able to vlog more at work because, kind of own the thing, and I can show you days in my life. Just my recent vlog, if you haven't watched it, I did a day in the life at work. You get to see how I was handling the situations during the days, the meetings and all of that, which has been completely awesome. So that's been keeping me busy and keeping me away from YouTube, right? Then not just that, I also collaborated with another young creative, super great person. His name's Gerald, and he owns Platinum. So we're working together to run Platinum Studios exclusive. So if you want a picture, you want a video, you want live stream, you want branding, you want market, anything you want, okay, we provide that. So yeah, working with that young individual also has been great. A really big challenge as well, because I'm not in the studio industry, but I'm in the marketing industry. I'm in the corporate world more than the studio world. So it was like just a collision of two worlds, which turned out to be very great. So that's another thing that's been occupying my time. And I've really enjoyed working here. It's been almost 6 months. I'm currently in the studio. So get this, if you want to shoot your YouTube video and you need a studio setup, I'm currently in the studio. This could be something you could do. So just hit me up down below on the comments or whatever. If you're in Blantyre, you want a picture, let me know. Right? And apart from that, what else has been keeping me busy was we opened La Luna. La Luna is also a collaboration with Gerald. It's an Airbnb. We have a Mangochi one, a Blantyre one, or 2 Blantyre ones. So there's a 3-bedroom house, a 2-bedroom house, and a 3-bedroom cottage in Mangochi. So that has been an interesting venture because, listen, I tried to cheat the system, right? I tried to cheat the system, but honestly, you can't cheat the system. A lot of people have been asking me, Sandra, have you built a house? How are you doing this? And I think I'm gonna do a video of that business in depth, because like a lot of people have been interested in how we've been able to do that, and sharing is caring, right? I don't hide anything from you guys, so that's gonna be fun. We'll do a video on that. But yeah, so if you're looking for, I know like this is an update, but I'm plugging my businesses. Okay, I'm going to plug my businesses. If you're looking for accommodation in Blantyre, you definitely hit me up. We have accommodation for you. It's beautiful. All these things that I'm talking about, I'm sure I'm putting snippets somewhere on the screen for you to see what exactly I'm talking about, right? And then there's the venture that is closest to my heart, which is Peachy Bonnets. Though the last 2 to 3 months I've simmered down because I've been so busy with the other 3 that it's simmered down a little bit, but that's the brand that is closest to my heart because that's my merch technically. That's, you know, when everybody was doing t-shirts, when everybody was doing, I don't know, whatever merch people were doing, hoodies and stuff like that, I was like, I want something that's close to me. Though get this, now I have dreadlocks. So that went south pretty quick because Peachy Bonnets was actually inspired by the fact that I always have braids on, and I struggled to have a bonnet that fit my braids. So this brand really grew from that, and hopefully in the year 2025 we'll be able to expand it because I'd love my sister to take part in that business actively. So hopefully in 2025 that's something we're going to be looking at. But yeah, navigating life as a young entrepreneur, I did not see this coming. That's not something I planned for myself. It's not something I wished for myself, but it just happened. So I went in knowing that I want to work, but then I guess this life chose me, right? And what would I say? People don't get rich off of a paycheck, and that's a fact, and I've learned that. So if you want to grow yourself, grow your business and stuff like that, just throw yourself in the deep end. That's all I can say, because it hasn't been easy. I've been drowning. The housewife in me hates me so much for what's been going on the past few months, but the boss babe, she loves the boss babe, you know. So it's really interesting. It's just something that has made me want to cry. I've been proud of myself, but we move, right? So that's where I've been. Technically, the biggest challenge is being a female in these fields, because I'm telling you, I'm young. I'm a baby. So when I'm walking into these meetings and making these multi-million kwacha deals, people tend to look at me like, what's she saying? You know? And I'm trying to fix that by rebranding myself in 2025. I want to completely rebrand myself so that maybe somebody can take me a little bit more seriously. But business is moving, business is going, and we are going to put YouTube in that mix, because now at least I've found my ground and I'm a little bit more stable, meaning that I have a routine. I know my routine, so I can now squeeze in YouTube in the midst of all of motion. Yeah, so comment down below if you have your own business, if you're in the route of entrepreneurship. Let us know what your business is and plug it down below, and everybody can comment.